Hi friends, Shaamini from Preschool. So today we're going to be doing some more science. So we have a simple yet very cool activity that we're going to be doing today that involves markers and water. So I have some special markers here. We have these in our classroom as well, and they're called dry erase markers. They look like this. Now, we use these markers on our whiteboards. They're very special markers. They're not the same markers like our washable markers that we use to draw and color pictures. They are called dry erase markers. They only go on whiteboards. We can't use any other kind of marker on the whiteboard because it won't come off. That's why we have our special whiteboard markers. Now, they are very special because they have a very interesting ingredient in them that makes them up. This special ingredient in it will make it float in water. Not the marker itself, but what you draw will float in water because of the special ingredient. Dry erase markers are special because they won't dissolve in water. What is dissolve? Dissolve means when something disappears or breaks apart, it gets mixed in with the liquid, you can't see it anymore. For example, a super straightforward example of that is I have some salt here and I have a glass of water. If I put the salt in here, it dissolves. It mixes in with the water and you can't see the salt as you continue mixing. The salt has dissolved into the water. It's been all mixed up, it's disappeared, and it has completely dissolved in the water. So what we'll need for this exploration are some dry erase markers. Make sure they're dry erase. A plate. Parents, we need a ceramic plate or a glass plate, might work. You will need some room temperature water and a straw. Let's begin. Here's a nice close-up of our salty water. As you can see, no salt to be found. It just looks like normal water, but if you taste it, it would be super salty. The salt has dissolved. So let's see if these dry erase markers really are so special. I'm going to take a green dry erase marker and I'm going to draw one of my favorite fruits. Let's see if you can guess what it is. Any guesses what it is? A watermelon! So now that I have my dry erase watermelon over here, I'm going to use some normal washable markers that we would use to color and draw a watermelon right beside it. And there we go. We have our dry erase watermelon here and our normal coloring marker over here. So let's see what happens when we pour some water into the plate. Will it float? Let's start. I'm going to carefully pour some on the side to fill up the whole plate. What happened? Okay, I shouldn't have poured it right on top of it, but you can see that it is floating. If I blow on it using my straw, I can blow it away. Ah, it's floating away. But what happened to my marker watermelon? It's melted. The water is dissolving it. It wants to mix in with the water. Let's see what happens if I take my spoon here, mix it around. It's disappearing. This normal coloring marker doesn't have that special ingredient like dry erase markers do, which lets them float. The ingredient that makes up the color of the marker is letting it float around, and the beautiful colors of the watermelon are still there. Now my watermelon's a little broken because I poured the water right on top of it by accident, but It is floating and it is working. So let's see if we can draw some more pictures using only the dry erase markers, not the washable ones, because our hard work will just disappear. Another thing you could try with the dry erase markers is seeing if all colors act the same. So I drew 8 different hearts of different colors. Let's pour in the water and see what happens. Ooh. The pink is the first one to get up and swim away. Maybe the others need some encouragement. In the meantime, let's see if we can move the pink one around with our straw. Wonder what's going on with the other ones. Let's give them a little nudge. Oh, oh no, I'm breaking it. Ah! Looks like they don't all act the same, do they? Oh, this one's folding up. Let's try it again and see if we can get the other colors to wake up too. My hearts are gone, but I found some stars. Let's see if the pink one is the only one to float away again. Oh, I see something happening to the pink again. Again, the pink is the only one that got up. You can see it moving around. I wonder why the other ones don't want to get up. Let's see if we can pick up the star with the spoon. That would be cool if we could keep it. Ah. Oh no, it doesn't want me to pick it up. Ah. Oh no, it's on my spoon. Let me see if I can try some different dry erase markers and see if that makes a difference instead. Okay, I found some different dry erase markers. Let's see what happens with these ones. The red is floating away. That was this one right here. I got some swirls now, and they're all the same type of marker as the red one that worked. Let's see. The purple's getting up. And the rest are not. Well, the red one is trying to. Ooh. So feel free to try different markers, different colors, and you will have some different results. It looks like an octopus. Oh. The red one looks like it's waving for help. Oh, oh no. All right, I am back with some pink hearts. Most of them are using the pink dry erase marker that worked, but one of them is with a washable marker. Can you tell which one is a washable marker? Let's see if you're right. If you guessed that one, you are most certainly right. It is already dissolving and disappearing. Some of these hearts are trying to get up. One is successfully floating away. How interesting, though. We only get one working each time. So feel free to get creative and draw whatever you would like. See if it will float. Experiment with different colors. So for me, only some of my markers worked. Not all of them did. I wonder why. Feel free to make it a game. You can make a maze. You can make a matching game using straws to move around the pieces. You can try picking them up. maybe give it some time. Maybe some of the colors just need a little bit more time before they want to float. So, experiment, draw some cool pictures, and I would love to see what you made. Hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye, friends. Quick update. Most of them are floating. They just needed some time to get up and decide where they wanted to go, I guess. Another update to the update. I kind of swirled the plate around, moved it around, which caused a lot of the other ones to get up. Just be careful on what direction you're going and how fast, because some of the pictures might try to fold onto each other. But maybe that's what the other colors need, just some gentle encouragement to loosen up from the bottom of the plate.